and welcome back to regular Stardew Valley. So, was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday? We did modded Stardew. So now we are back in regular Stardew Valley, back at our beach farm. And yeah, I had no idea what this was going to hold, so yeah, that's why the episode is called Making Mischief, because that's kind of what we do. So we're just gonna get right into it, and this one loads way faster than modded Stardew. Okay, let's greet our daughter. It's so weird actually having children again, because on my other one I don't have any children yet. Okay, put that away. I'm like slowly relearning how to play on the TV. Do you have big plans for the day? No, not really. Okay, we forgot to watch the TV, so let's watch that. Okay, so cloudy with gusts of wind, and sunny on the island. The spirits are neutral today. And let's see, winter is coming soon, and that means your farming operations will be coming to a halt. No crops grow in winter unless you're lucky enough to have a greenhouse, which I do. But there's still plenty to do. More next time. Okay. For some odd reason. Okay, so did I finish the community center? I feel like I did. I'm so lost. I have so many different save files now. I believe we have... Yes, because I can go to the island. So... Okay, so we're missing... Okay, I know what that is. That's gonna take us a while. What is that? I think I know what that is. Oh, okay, I know what that one is. Okay. So we're getting it. We're going good. We have an obelisk now to the island, which cost us like an arm and a leg. Okay, close that. We still have quite a bit of money for spending, 1,000,000 gold. That was slightly painful, spending that much money in one go, but, it is what it is. But at least now I don't have to spend 1,000 gold every time I want to go to the island. So, sorry, Willie, about the loss of income. Although, how do these people, afford it? Because if they have to spend the same amount of money I do, or I did, that's, ridiculous. Because they go fairly often to the island as well. Gosh, seeing that wind in the game just made me cold. I want to say my heater's not turned up all the way, so it's a little chilly. And when I say not up all the way, I mean not as high as it normally is. But then again, I've just kind of been cold lately. The last couple days in particular have just been kind of frosty. Although then again, it's been like, what, 24 degrees in the morning? So many chickens. Okay, there we go. And everyone giving me crap saying that I segregate my chickens. I'm like, it's not segregation. Although it was really... Okay, yeah... No, I'm not even gonna get into that story, because that just sounds bad. Oh yeah, I need to get them the auto grabber. Don't eat that. Okay, so far, so good. Just tons of animals. Okay, just trying not to eat anything I shouldn't be eating. Okay, might as well just sell that. Okay, there we go. Bloop. Grab, grab. So at this point, I can't tell, like, which series might be bigger, because I honestly thought that modded Stardew would take off a lot better, just because there's so much new stuff to look at. So I'm like, I was actually kind of surprised that regular Stardew won, but I don't have 97 episodes of this for nothing. And technically it's actually 96 episodes, but there's 97 episodes in the playlist because episode 1 got cut in half. Okay. So yeah, there's quite a few episodes of this. Oh my gosh, it's nice to see sprinklers again. Because when I'm playing on new save... Oh, why do I keep pulling up my fairy roses? I don't mean to do that. Ugh. Although the fairy rose honey sells for a lot. Okay, hello cows. Hello all of my beautiful cows. I'm like trying to figure out how it's going to be playing the modded Stardew and having animals, because I'm like, how much do I want to mod? Do I want to keep it like pretty simple, or do I want to make it like a little crazy? Because there was like an animal husbandry mod that like you can actually like butcher animals. I'm like, like no. Anybody who's ever seen me play this series knows exactly how much I love my animals. So I'm like, I don't like that part of it, but you can like breed your animals as well, which just reminds me of Harvest Moon, and that was actually kind of one of my like mechanics that I actually liked versus like randomly pregnant cow. So I'm like, maybe. Sometimes I'll be looking at Nexus and all of a sudden I'm just like, it's been a couple hours. I'm like, what? I'm like, was I looking at mods that whole time? And yes, the answer is yes. It's so easy to get lost in just the piles and piles and piles of modded content that people make. And some of the mods are a little crazy. Some of them are normal, I guess. But yeah, there's seriously been so many different types of mods. And I mean, the game's been around for how long? Like, I'm not even sure how long the game's been around, since I haven't been playing it since the beginning. But yeah, there's quite a few different types of mods that can make things very interesting. Okay, yeah, grab the tea. I also keep forgetting that I have like nice rings. Do I have? I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm wearing 2 iridium bands. I am. Wow, just things are different. Things are very different when you have played for a long time. Like old save files versus new save files, the difference is just like, whoa. Even going back and like rewatching old episodes of this one, I'm just like, holy crap, so much has changed. Like, my personal modded playthrough, that one, I just got the summer forage bundle completed, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like so cool. Well, then I remember like on my new one, the one that's for streaming, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna take me forever to get anything done. I'm like, you know, it'll happen, it just takes time. But it's just, to me, crazy how things progress, and then it's just like, it's hard to see your progress when you're like constantly playing one playthrough, but then when you like look at it compared to another one, it's like, dang, like I've really done a lot. Makes me feel a bit better about myself. Because sometimes I feel like I'm not very good at the game, because it's like, what, year 3 in this, on this farm, and I feel like I haven't accomplished as much as I have. But then again, That's in comparison to my year 8 farm where I've done just about everything under the sun. I should also probably run to the island. It's so weird. I can just go all willy-nilly as much as I want. Hi, Leo. Actually, you know what? I need a gift for Leo. Look at that! I can just go back and forth. Oh, I love it. Oh, look, I'm right back. Okay. Yeah, because we need to be making friends with him. Who's that? That's Kent. We're so close with Kent. Okay, so Leo and the dwarf are both 4-star. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But now I can harvest these. Okay, and then my bananas. I do want to start getting pineapple seeds because, I don't know, for some odd reason, like, I know you can plant anything on this farm, but it just seems right to plant pineapples here. So, yes, I need to do that. Also, I have already completely forgotten about that quest that I picked up. Today's the final day to catch all 5 of the legendary fish, so something tells me I'm not getting that done. But it's fine. I have time. On my first playthrough, like, I was, like, fast and furious trying to, like, get everything done. And so, yeah, I ended up, like, mainlining so many of Mr. Cheese quests that it just... it was not a good time. I overwhelmed myself. And then I had nothing to do. Because I had, you know, done pretty much everything in the game. So every now and then I'll go back to that farm, but I also, like, completely filled it up, so there's no space really to do anything else. So, yeah, I try to take it a little slower on my subsequent playthroughs. Just because it's no fun to rush everything and then not have anything to do. Take me to the dig site. Doo-doo-doo. So, how is everyone's Friday? The hypothetical everyone who's not here at the moment. I feel like it's been such a long week because I had Monday off of work, and for some odd reason, every time I have a day off, the rest of the week just feels super, super long. And then I'm super tired because having to deal with Atlas and the other dogs is just, like, mind-numbingly tiring. I love them to pieces, don't get me wrong, like, no regrets whatsoever. Okay. Okay, mostly no regrets. It's just, I'm just tired. I'm just tired, like, all the time now. I need to finally upgrade that. I don't know why. Like, now that I'm playing it through again, and I'm starting to just kind of, like, spend money like crazy, I'm looking at this going, why did I wait? Like, why am I waiting to upgrade things? Not this way. Like, I have plenty of money. Okay, so we have that note, so we should... Have I already collected it? Is that what this is? My memory does not extend that far. Okay, I think we've actually already collected the ostrich egg. I think I was just waiting for a barn. That would make sense. Guaranteed it's either in this chest or this chest. There it is! We do have an ostrich egg. which selling that would be just, like, probably the most awful thing that you could do, because I'm not sure how you get another one if you accidentally sell that one. Okay, I need to sell one of those. Have I sold... Okay, I have sold a banana, so I can keep my bananas. Okay, just toss all that stuff in there. And then whatever wants to go in there. There we go. And put that in there and that in there. Okay, so all we have left is some ginger. Lucia, why are you always sleeping where I don't want you to be sleeping? Also, why did I leave a gap at the back? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm looking at this farm design, I'm like, what was I thinking? Although then again, it is kind of lined up perfectly with the edge, so I can kind of see where I was getting at. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to remember what all I have accomplished on this farm, because honestly, I couldn't even remember if I had finished the community center on this one or not. But then I'm like, duh, I had to have finished it because I've gone to the island. That's how far gone my brain kind of is. Robin, you still working? Yep. I wonder how much longer she's going to be working on that. And also, what... I know that I'm going to be short on a resource. I believe it's going to be stone again. To upgrade that. Okay, so 550... 550 wood, 300 stone. And you know what? I'm just going to sell that ginger. Oh yeah, of course. Of course I'm going to be short on stone. I need to go back to the mines. Hi Sam, what you doing? No, I don't want to call anybody. You made the bed. Why, thank you, Sam. Okay, oh, this is an end of season episode! I was like, why are there 4 days? Because it's the end of the season. Sweet. So this is going to be a little bit of a longer episode. Dang! Look at that money! I'm so jealous! My other playthrough, this is making me jealous. Just all that money, and it's like nothing on this farm. Okay. Now we have to check the entire house for our children. Because they're just running around. Okay, there we go. No, give me the coffee first. Also, I don't know why I never drink the coffee. I have 172 cups of coffee. That's a lot of coffee to have that I don't intend on using. I wonder if Mom will let Vincent enter the haunted maze this year. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Poor kid, he's gonna have to grow up someday. I honestly, like, wonder what the age difference is between them. Because if Sam is, like, in his... To me, Sam probably feels like maybe 23, 24, but Vincent's still, like, a child, so he's probably, like, what, like, 8 or 9? Very curious how that happened. Hello. Sorry I'm not good at writing letters. I made one metal bar too many, and I thought you might need it. Clint the blacksmith. I never turn down free things. Dear Anastasia, notice a chill in the air? It could be the approach of winter, or it could be the tingle of a dark specter, here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to the town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. Mayor Lewis. Okay. So we're gonna go to a shindig tomorrow. Oh my gosh, so many resources. First Farm Blues. I see that and I'm just like, oh, like, there's so much. I have so much gold and I have iridium. Yeah, on brand new farm, I have absolutely nothing. It's a sadness. Okay, it looks like we have some wool. So what I had originally thought was going to be the sheep barn, because, you know, poor memory, is actually, I believe that was supposed to be for the ostriches. So that's going to be interesting. So we are going to have some ostriches soon. Although they take like 12 days to hatch. So that's going to be like 4 episodes. Depending on when I actually get them going. No, don't need that. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. So I went to lunch with my mom and my sister and her husband. And we had Thai food. And I ended up drinking jasmine tea. Oh my gosh, it brought the tired out of me. Like, I had been doing decent before that, but as I was drinking the nice warm tea, just like, my eyes started to get heavy. I'm like, I'm so tired. And it's just, it's been a long week, dealing with 4 dogs now. Like, oh my gosh, I am so dang tired. And now, like, the last couple weeks, inexplicably, I've been craving broccoli. Which is funny, because I don't even really like broccoli. But I've been wanting broccoli, especially in, like Asian sort of sauces. And, yeah, so broccoli, and then today, all of a sudden, I'm just like, hey, you know what would be really good? Tea. Like, I have this intense craving for brown sugar milk tea. And I can make it myself, but, oh my gosh, it's a pain. I hate having to make the syrup. That's the worst part. That is the only thing preventing me from having homemade brown sugar milk tea, is the fact that I don't like making the syrup for it. And it's nothing, like, too difficult, but I have to stand at the stove and, like, reduce the brown sugar and water, and it just takes time. It takes time that I'm just not willing to give. So now I just have this unresolved craving for milk tea. Because my sister had Thai tea, and I really wanted it, but it has spices, and I'm allergic to cinnamon, so yeah, couldn't have that. It's a sad life. It's a very sad existence, but... So now just, I'm like, dang it, that's what I want, and I'm just gonna have to, like, suck it up and just make it. I'm just not mentally prepared for that at the moment. I'm trying to remember what I played yesterday. I'm pretty sure that it was The Long Dark. And that was fun because, like, any game that has foraging or, you know, collecting, that's my thing. So, yeah. It's funny because one of my... she's a Discord member, and she's subscribed on YouTube, and she's followed on Twitch. And she was kind of being my guide, and she was just laughing, just because, like, I was hoarding everything, and now I have this weird emotional connection to a can of sweetened condensed milk in the game, and just, I couldn't even tell you why. Okay, let's get this going. You know, it's... I recently, as in, like, 2 days ago, got my sister addicted to Stardew Valley. And so she apparently has been playing it, like, non-stop. And, you know, I'm like... She was telling me that, she's like, I feel like I'm not making any progress. Because she's only, like, I want to say, like, day 20 or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, you'll feel like that, like, for the first, like, year. You'll feel like you're not getting anywhere. You just feel like you're not accomplishing anything. And then all of a sudden, one day, you have everything done and everything figured out, and then you have a functional farm. It's just, like, slowly... stair-step building one thing on top of the other on top of the other, because it's like right before this I was actually playing my personal playthrough, my modded one, and I'm like, oh dang, like I really want to get into this area, but like I don't have enough money to make the upgrade. So it's like you prioritize things, and then so it's like, okay, I need to save up my resources and my money to buy a coop. And then once I get a coop, the money will start rolling in more, and then I can save up money easier, and then I can get the upgrade for my axe, and then I can get into different areas, and then I can have even more things available to make money. So it's just like, it's a snowball. It's a snowball of productivity, which I wish it happened like that in real life, but at least for me, it doesn't. I'm like, that would be quite lovely. Just to be able to get everything done and be super productive, and I feel like it's just not an instant thing. Like, in video games, it's a relatively short amount of time, but in real life, it's like, you know, 3 months in this game, with each day being like, 20 minutes, it's not going to take you very long. Trying to accomplish some of these things in real life, it's like, oh yeah, 3 months is 3 months' time. It's just, the results are not immediate. My husband always says, he's like, I want results and I want them extra crispy. So he's a very, like, I want things and I want them now sort of person. I'm like, I think sometimes in video games, it either goes one way or the other. You either learn patience, or you end up getting more impatient because of how time works and how just kind of, in general, things work in video games. Also, every time that nobody, like, comments or anything, I tend to go on these weird rants and rambles because I have no idea what to talk about. So, I'm very sorry if I'm just, like, completely rambling on, but that's what happens when I'm all alone. Also, I wonder how big this greenhouse is if we have, like, full-fledged fruit trees. Or are these, like, mini fruit trees? And also, like, I wonder how they picked what fruit they were going to add to the game. Because I know that, like, the mangoes and bananas got voted on. And originally, it was only supposed to be one, but Concerned Ape actually put in two of the... He put in the top 2 most voted on fruits for the, the island. Yeah, that update. But I'm like, I wonder how he picked just the rest of them. Like, pomegranate is kind of an odd one. Because what, we have pomegranates, peach, apricot, apple, orange. Like, I'm like, was that all of them? Okay, yeah, just sell those. I feel like I'm missing one. Okay, let's see. Cherries, that's what it was. So we have cherry trees, apricot trees, orange trees, peach trees, apple trees, and pomegranate trees. I'm like, I wonder. Okay, we'll actually grab... Let me check how many gifts have I given Leo. Okay, I can give Leo one more gift. So we'll just head back to the island real quick and get that done. That is, if he's here. Sometimes he is, like, oh, actually, no, I guess he's always here. Because we haven't unlocked that part, but... Let's see if I can find him. He's one boy in, like, a relatively small island. And of course, the first place I look, he's not there. Take me to the volcano. The secret volcano lair. Is he here? Ooh, coconut. Leo! Oh, there he is. Found him. One time I was at the top of the volcano at night, and I saw lights far, far away. I wonder if there are any other bird families out there. Probably not like yours. I mean, there's probably no other children in the Stardew world that were raised by birds, but there's other families out there. Okay, what am I missing in here? I want to say it's just the mummified bat. Yes, I've found everything except for the bat. And I have yet to count all the purple flowers. Because that's going to take a long time. So, this was kind of foolish. I came in here without any food. So we're just going to run through here. Oh, no. And we've already been hit once. Okay, so the flame sprites are... They're here. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, 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 no. I am going to end up getting hurt in a very severe way. Come on. And tiger slimes are like notoriously difficult too, so... Ugh. I just want to find my way through here. Although, I guess I should probably just be breaking the rocks. Because I think that's how you find the bat. And that's all I need. I just need a mummified bat. Okay, go away, go away. Nobody likes the flame sprites. I want to say that some of these enemies are actually even worse than the ones that you can get at the bottom, or, well, not even the bottom, like the whole thing. The, in one of Kia's quests, you change the mines, like just the regular mine back on the island. No, back on the mainland. And you can change it to what's called the dangerous state. And I feel like even some of those enemies are not as bad as these ones. Like, these guys are they're pretty intense. Okay, let's... At least I'm getting stone. Like, I think that's all I can say at the moment. Because this is not going so hot for me. Can I break these? No, I cannot. What a strange question to ask. Can I break things? No, okay. These things are quite useful. I want to say that it's the magma caps that actually you need to spend to get pineapple seeds. Potential. Oh, it's one of these levels. Oh, nothing there. Actually, are these ones... Is the bat in the tillable areas? Is that what it is? I'm trying to remember. Although this flame sprite wants to be a jerk. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I can't remember if it's if you get it from rocks or if you get it from tilling. Go away. Ooh. Well, that's nice. Okay, well, that just seems like a lost cause. Also, it's 10:40 at night. Ooh, that is a dense area. Look at that! And still no bat. Okay, fine. We're going home. Because I need to put all this stuff away and then go close the barns. Okay. where did I put... I'm trying to remember where I put the shards. Are they... Yes, they're here. I also need to, like, upgrade my weapons and stuff, because you can do that at the forge, which I have unlocked. Or at least I'm like 99% sure that I have, but you know, that pesky 1%. Okay, close. I found a mod and I'm like, that would give me anxiety. It's the auto doors. So in the morning, all of the doors of your barns and stuff will automatically open. I'm like, okay, I would hate that. Because I'm like, I spend all my time trying to make sure that they aren't open in the morning, because I like to go into each barn and each coop and, you know, just see how everything's doing and, you know, not have to deal with the absolute chaos of having to pet all of them outside. But somebody was just like, oh no, it'd be a great idea, just let them all free all at the same time. I'm like, oh boy. I would hate that. I'm so glad it's not a feature. Okay. Let's go back in. Oh yeah, Sam's asleep because it's late at night. He's a normal person. For a second I forgot that we sold the ancient fruit and the wine. I was like, holy crap, how did I get that much money? Made $181,000 gold. I keep saying dollars. I just made a ton of money. Okay, so today is festival day. Hi, Reed. And I just watered my floor. I hate it when I do that. Okay, Lyric is there. Sam is skateboarding. Because what else would he be doing this early in the morning? Okay, those are not going to fit in there. I think I put... yeah. There we go. Okay, say hello to Lyric. Watch the TV, because I keep forgetting. Okay, cloudy, gust of wind, and it's going to be clear and sunny. Spirits are in good humor today. That's nice. And he watered the cat. Yes, good morning, Sam. Oh, you'll land that trick eventually. I have faith in you. I need to get on top of smelting that again, because we have 101 iridium ores. Also, I don't think if I went to Robin that she could actually upgrade anything, since it's technically a festival day. Which kinda sucks, but I'm like, the festival's not even until tonight. But I think she might actually be one of the ones that helps set it up. Okay, out you go. I still have like so much left on this farm to do before I get it to like the point that I would be okay stopping at. I'm like, I still have like 3 more coops to do, 1 more barn to do. I have way too grand of plans for the time that I have. Although it's funny, because in real life that's not, I don't like grand things. I don't like making big plans or anything like that, so to have that kind of in a video game, I'm like, just making all these plans. Could be compensating, could not be, who knows. Okay. I hate that when you have animals and you are responsible for said animals, like, for me, I just fall into this routine. Every morning for the first, like, 3 hours of the day, this is what I do, is just tend to the animals. Like, I have a feeling that would have to be, if I actually edited my videos before they went onto YouTube, I would definitely have to, like, cut those parts out, because, like, nobody wants to watch me take care of the animals 4 times in one stream. Like, for the end of season ones, I'm like, it's too much effort for these animals. And now we're going to have an extra void egg because now one of our chickens hatched. Joy. Okay. Let y'all out. Nope. Okay. I wish lobster was that easy to get. I personally don't like lobster, but I know plenty of people who do. And yeah, if it was that easy, then, you know, everyone would eat lobster. Okay, the rainbow trout, we're going good. Okay, take it back in. I also want to be making more preserve jars so that I can turn my fruit into jellies. See, too many plants. Which means I need to go chop down a whole lot of trees. It's weird. I have like almost muscle memory. All of this just like down pat. Okay, here we go. Because it's just the exact same routine every morning. At least today we'll have a little bit extra income from the eggplants. Honestly, the multiple harvest plants are probably like my favorite thing because I just let them grow. That's pretty much it. They take care of themselves. As long as I have the sprinklers, I don't have to worry about it. And like the animals make so much money that it's just kind of like, eh. I don't really have to do much. Because look at that. We spent $1 million on that obelisk, and we're almost back up to another $1 million. But what other obelisks are left? We have the Earth obelisk and the... There's 4 of them. Water, island, beach. Okay, so it's the mountain and the beach one. So I want to say that they both don't know because we already have the beach one. Okay, so now which? It's the desert obelisk. I'm like, I'm thinking. Yeah, we're missing the desert obelisk, which I believe is $1 million as well. So yeah, that's don't love that, but I mean it is what it is. So the next one we get is probably actually I might just save up and spend the $1 million because I don't find the mountain obelisk to be very useful just because it's not a far walk. Like it's one thing for like the island one because yeah, like that's really far away and I also have to pay a lot of money to get there. But like the mountain's just like right there. Because that's the one that pops up like right below Linus's tent. So I'm like, it's really just a hop, skip, and a jump away. If it actually took me like, no, not even, it wouldn't even be worth it if it took me closer to the mine, because I have the mine carts available, so, I don't know. That one just doesn't feel very useful. Although, I think they were all $1 million at one point, but in the 1.5 update, they actually did. That is getting to be a problem. This is the second time I've done that. But they are, in 1.5 they did lower the price from $1 million for each obelisk to the beach and the mountain one, I believe, are 500,000 now. So yeah, they halved the price. So you save $1 million, which is nice. But that golden clock though, that's still 10 million. So that'll set you back. Although unfortunately, it is necessary to have the golden clock for a perfection rating of 100. Yeah, not the biggest fan of that, but I mean, you have to work hard for something. Okay. Let's see. I need to check how much. And okay, so we have. If we need, what is it, 550 for the upgrade, we have 428 free. And what all do we need for... no. That's the one. Okay, it's stone. Stone's always getting in the way. I wonder. I'm gonna try calling Robin and seeing if she's open. Call Robin. This is so handy. She is currently open for business. Okay. So I can take that wood and stone, which I barely have enough stone. Okay, so yeah, I need 300 of that. I'm gonna have 37 stone left. This is why I started buying the stone, because I could not keep enough of it. Okay, so 550. I also want to do more fish ponds. Like, I just need more resources. I need to make more money so I can have more resources, so I can do what I need. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. There we go. Also, I have way too many stacks of that. Too much sap. Okay. So she closes at 5, so we're just gonna hotfoot it up there. It's hard to even, like, fathom right now just being able to complete the community center already. Because, like, here is year 3, I think? Yeah, this fall of year 3. And I'm like, alright, I've already completed the community center. I've already been to the bottom of the mines. I'm just like, dang, it's mind-boggling. Okay, construct farm building. No, not the big shed. I also need to upgrade the sheds. Build. Why do I feel like... Was this just a regular... No, wait. This should have... Why am I so confused? Okay, so I'm upgrading the big barn to a deluxe barn. I was like, why does this not make sense to me? Why is it saying big barn? It's saying select a big barn to upgrade. I'm having a day. Okay, so then, after she's done with that one, it should... Not should, it will have the auto feeders so that I can start farming ostriches, which is just such a weird concept, but... Oh, I miss you, Iridium Axe. Oh, best tool ever. Look at that! The efficiency is just beautiful. Oh, it's amazing. Also, how far have I... I'm trying... Oh my gosh, I cannot speak! I'm just trying to remember how far I've gotten and everything. Am I... Okay, so we're still looking for the bone flute. And a couple... 3 more, items from geodes and stuff. Oh, yeah, huh, I can't go there. Fine. I'll just go back home. Okay. No, give me that. And throw those. Doop. And sell that. I like to keep the hazelnuts just because, like, Kent likes them. So, they're just easy to keep there for gifts. Just all my little animals. Okay. Although, somebody reminded me, for the love of all that is holy, to cut all the grass tomorrow. Because that's always my problem. Like, at the end of the season, I forget, and so, like, mid-season, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm out of food! It happens to me way more often than I'd like to admit. At this point, I'm just kind of killing time before the festival. And it's Saturday, so the traveling merchant is not here. Gosh, there really just isn't much for me to do. Although, one of these days, I'm actually going to just come down here and, like, spend a whole in-game day just, like, clearing everything out from this area. Because I don't think I've ever actually, like, gotten rid of all of the tiny debris. It might be nice to actually see what this whole field area looks like without all the rocks and the tiny branches and everything. Okay, come on, dude. Also, going from modded to, like, back to this, I'm like, this map is so small. Like, why did I ever have a hard time with this? It's just a little guy. When I'm modded, I'm constantly getting lost, just because there's way too many things around. The area that scares me the most in the modded one is down here. There's access to, like, a field, like another part of the forest, and it's so dense, it's very easy to get lost in. Oh my gosh, just killing time before this festival. I can put up the animals, though. Probably should do that. Yep. And just sell these things. I'm trying to remember. Blackberry season is in the fall, but they're also forage. Or is it summer? No, because summer's... Yeah, summer doesn't have a berry season. Summer has the rainbow shells. So, how interesting. Also, I feel kind of bad having so many farm animals on a beach. Like, there's not... I feel like there's nothing for them. There's no hills or anything to roam on. Okay. Grab. And also, I thought I had more silos than this. Apparently not. Let's... Okay, yeah, no. We are going to need to cut all of this grass tomorrow. Lucy is just sleeping on the ground. Because that's got to be comfortable. Hey, babe. My husband's home. Was it 10? Can I start heading over there? Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. Come on. There we go. the Spare Z Festival. I'm like, do I need to talk to everyone? Should I talk to everyone? Because I've already been through this dialogue twice already. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna skip talking to them. Except for Sam. I need to find Sam. Doo-doo-doo. I think he's in here, but then I'm like, where the heck are our kids? Okay, let's make our way through the maze. Nope. Even after all this time, I still went the wrong way. I was gonna say, it's like I've already done this like 12 times already. I know exactly how to get there. And then I immediately get myself lost. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, there he is. Sam, who's watching the children? Hey, I was wondering when you'd show up. That doesn't answer my question, Sam. Doo-doo-doo. It took me so long to figure this out the first time I ever played. I was like, oh my gosh, like how do I even get there? Now I'm just an old pro. Although I swear, going back, like when you have to like take a little dip, I swear it's in a different place when you're, oh my gosh, when you're coming through. Okay. I also forgot to check out what Pierre has. Because I'm pretty sure that I've already collected most of the banners and stuff. Can't be 100%, but... Doo-doo-doo. I wonder how they did all this, although Rasmodius was involved. So that should answer, like, most of my questions. Okay. I have the Rare Crow. I don't have Jack-o'-lantern. Funky Rug. Gravestone. Yeah, I think I'm good. But yeah, I don't want to go through all the people again. Because I've already done it twice now. And that's kind of what I'm looking forward to with the modded. Because they have the festivals that they like switch. So I think it's like every other year is a different festival. So I am looking forward to that. Oh yeah, I have movie tickets. Well, that's fascinating. Okay, Sam's already home, asleep. Okay, how did we do money-wise today? Not bad. Okay, remember, cut the grass. Okay, oh, and Sam's inside today. There we go, say hello to Lyric. Oh, Reed's in here. Beautiful and sunny, beautiful and sunny. Queen of Sauce. Artichoke dip, which I already know how to make, but I just haven't bothered to. Spares are in good humor. Always nice to hear. Say hello to Reed. Honestly, it's kind of weird that you hardly ever spend any time with your kids in this game. The old guitar. I don't have much drive to play it anymore. That's fine. He did say once that he only played it like when he kind of was feeling like lonely. So I kind of take it as a good sign that he just doesn't feel like playing it anymore. But that's just me. Okay. There we go. And we're back to taking care of the animals. Although it's so weird, it's gonna be winter in just one day. It's kind of funny, because every time that happens, I always think, I'm like, oh, that, it doesn't work like that. And then I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, huh, we went from, like, the 80s into the 40s, like, just seriously, one day it was just like, bam, fall. And it wasn't even like like nice kind of even temperature fall. No, it was like ice cold. Like pretty sure it might be winter fall. Which was just not a good time. It was cold, just bitter cold. And then earlier today, I was sitting outside with Atlas, and I was like, oh, like, you know, it's really nice. And then all of a sudden, because I was sitting in the sun, it got so hot. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm gonna get a sunburn sitting here. And I'm like, it's January. Why the heck is it so dang hot in January? Where I'm from, weather doesn't make sense. Like, honestly, our weather is so temperamental. You could have every season in one day. When I was a kid, I remember, like, we were just driving. I think it was my dad and I. And it had been kind of, like, dark gray. Like, just one of those kind of dreary days. And then it rained, and then it started snowing. And then it heated up. So you had to actually take off your jacket. Or, yeah, you had to take off your jacket because it just started getting hot. And I'm like, what is this weird weather we're having? And my dad's just like, well, that's this place for you. I'm like, oh, lovely. Can't let them out. I saw that I had a mussel in my inventory, and I got really excited, but then I was like, oh, that's my other playthrough that I really, really, really need one of those. Dang. It's funny how that happens, because I kind of forget things from one playthrough to another. So I'll get really excited, like, oh, I can give that to the community center, and then I'm like, oh wait, that's not even this one. I'm like, dang. So close. No, don't need that. There we go. Sorry, I can hear my husband talking, but I can't hear exactly what he's saying, and I'm just being nosy. I'm like, what? Like, trying to just listen in. Okay, and I also need to collect all the flowers, because I've made that mistake too, where I will be growing flowers, and then it doesn't occur to me that the next season doesn't support them, so it's just like, oh, look at all those dead flowers. That's a lot of money, especially fairy roses. Fairy roses are quite expensive. So we're just gonna snag all these. Which, the fairy roses take up so much inventory space because there's so many different colors. At least with the sunflowers, there's only the different, like, star levels. So, or qualities, I guess. So it's not like you're gonna pull up... Because, like, for this one color, there could be, you know, regular quality, silver star quality, gold star, and then with, I think, a special fertilizer, you can actually get iridium level crops now. So it's like, okay, that's 4 different variants on one color, but then there's this color, there's this color, there's so many different colors. So then you pretty much just end up with, like, exponential flowers. Which, I'm actually just gonna go drop those off right now, and then go take care of the big animals. Figure it'll just be easier that way. Okay, sell that, and that, and that. Okay, yeah, just take all those. Oh, I hate it when that happens. This happened on my last playthrough, so. Okay, which ones do I not like? That's always how I do it. The flowers that I don't like go in the front one, and the flowers that I do like get to go in the back. Because if I'm, like, running and I need to grab a flower for somebody, I'm just like, oh, hey. Wait, I like that fairy rose, and I forgot to put it in the other. Okay, there we go. See, look at that. So many different fairy roses. But they're all so pretty, so I can't help but keep them. Okay. That's a newspaper. Hello, Lucia, who just pancaked out. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Pet the cows, love the cows. Do-do-do. Okay, need to check this text real quick. That's in like 20 minutes. I made plans with family to go see a movie tonight, but they're like, "Oh, do you guys want to go to dinner? Like 5:15?" I'm like, that's like like I'd have to leave like in probably 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't have the time. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, grab all this. Oh, then again, I eat dinner at weird times. Last night, I ended up making lamb shanks, which I've never done before. So it ended up taking way longer than I anticipated, and we ended up eating dinner probably like 8:30. And like, I felt so bad. Like, I'm sorry it took so long. But honestly, I had no idea how long it would take. Because then, like, the prep, every time a recipe says, like, oh, it's only got, like, 20 minutes of prep. I'm like, add another 20 minutes onto that. I'm like, that's usually how long it takes me to prep things. Which, I mean, it's not because I'm a bad cook, it's just because, like, I get distracted, and then it's like, you know, I'll start one thing, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to do this. And then it's like, oh, well, I needed to warm that up, but I completely forgot about that. It's just a bad brain. My brain likes to forget things. Okay, go collect this. Oh, yeah. We got all that. Okay, now we can collect this. Except lovely old greenhouse will have fruit all year long. I forgot to watch the TV today, didn't I? I don't remember what the luck was supposed to be today, but, you know, surprises can be fun. Because I think I want to go back to the island and see if I can get that stupid bat. Okay, let's try not to accidentally teleport. Okay, there we go, and then tea leaves, which I probably could start selling. I didn't realize how fast they'd stack up. Okay. Although I almost let myself forget that I need to go cut down all of the grass. So we're gonna do that real quick. Okay. Put that away. Okay, now we're gonna come and get this. Oh, stinking ducks. I hate that I can't, like, I can't block it completely, but then again, the ducks can hop into the water and swim, so, you know, it just didn't help me. You can't contain an animal that can literally swim away whenever it wants to. I do think that animation is adorable, though. As soon as they posted the pictures of it, I forget where I even saw that, but I was just like, oh my gosh, they can swim and it's so cute. I love developers that do things just because they're cute. Like, that's just fantastic. Okay. Yep, just chopping down every last bit because I don't want it to be like 3 days in the future and all of a sudden I'm like, I don't have enough. Because Marnie, oh, Marnie has so much of my money from me buying animals and buying hay. Because I think we've only had like one animal born. I think all of the rest of them I've bought. So, I mean, that is a lot of money. Okay, cool. I need to do something about that area too. I just have so many trees. Okay, and then I know that there's grass over here. And then... Oh, no, wrong one. This way we can actually check how much we've put in the silos. Okay, there we go. I still didn't even fill it all up. We have 533. Yes, go home. Go back to your barns. Do I even have the recipe for... I guess that's probably something I should have checked. Okay, I don't even have the recipe for the Ostrich Egg Incubator. Okay, well that kind of sucks. So maybe sheep will go in that barn. Maybe we'll just have sheep and ostriches together. Dang, I completely forgot about that, because I do need... That's what I need the mummified bat for, because once I finish the bat, I think... Since I'll technically have finished... I think that's how that works? Maybe? Possibly? Oh, no. Which barn's for ducks? Is it this one? No, that's blue chickens. Okay, let's see if that did it. Are you inside? Okay, yeah. There's nothing worse than the guilt of leaving an animal outside by accident. Not speaking from real life, speaking from the game perspective. My dogs are spoiled. Okay. You know what? We might as well just run and go collect our fruit tree fruit. Oh, and there's blueberries. Sweet. Look at that. Look at all that good stuff. Pew, pew. Yeah. And just yoink all of these. I'm trying to remember why there's like patches. I'm like, why the heck? Because there's not supposed to be crows on this farm. So I'm like, was it like weeds? This is the only thing that actually makes sense. And I wanted to see if Mr. Chi had another quest, but I'm pretty sure that his reset on Monday. So, no new quest for us, because we did not, obviously, complete the last one, so, meh. Okay. Okay. I'm so bad about hoarding fruit. Okay, everything should be set. Kind of a uneventful last day, but... Hey, sorry I didn't make the bed. You know I'm sloppy, that's why you like me, right? You know, he says that, but the bed is perfectly made. It's... Sir, I think you're a fibber. Oh my gosh, stop growling, stomach. Sweet, 75,000. Okay, well, that was the last day of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back on Monday with another episode of my Discord Members' Choice. So if you would like to vote on what game I play, please feel free to join me on Discord. If you want to watch the beginning of this series or any of my other series, like Minecraft, Phasmophobia, Slime Rancher, please feel free to go to my YouTube channel, which is also linked on Twitch. I have all of my previous episodes on there. But I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Also, if you liked the episode, I am working my way up to affiliate on Twitch. So if you could please give me a follow, I would really appreciate it. But like I said, I will be back on Monday. So until then, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you then. Bye!